Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting video as today we have our first official details on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's Season 1 update. There's some very exciting things we're going to be going over, some unfortunate news about when the update is coming, and also some very brief details on new maps we're going to be seeing, as well as modes for zombies and Warzone. Overall, this is going to be one hell of an update, as this is what Activision are branding the biggest content drop in Black Ops history and one of the biggest content drops ever in Call of Duty, all for free. So as we jump into it, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Now, straight off the bat, we get this image teasing Season 1. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the date. Now, if you've been following Call of Duty closely, you'll know that December 10th, next Thursday, is the day that Season 1 is supposed to drop for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, integrating everything together. But as you see from this image, it's been delayed by 6 days. We'll go over that in a little moment as to why it's delayed, but if you look closely in this image, it confirms a few things that you guys might have been skeptical about on what sort of content you can expect in Season 1. And the main thing that's combining Cold War and Warzone together is a new Warzone map, which is teased in black and white here with the text Rebirth Island blurred out, as well as the mentions of Nova 6, as well as Vicor, and some different coordinates that match exactly to the location of this real life island that Rebirth Island from the Black Ops 1 campaign is based off of. So let's jump into everything that Season 1 is encompassing, which is a massive expansion of free content, including the integration of operators, weapons, player progression, and battle pass rewards across Cold War and Warzone. So starting off with Warzone getting an unprecedented amount of content, where Battle Royale is set to go beyond Verdansk, as players will prepare to drop into a new Warzone map and mode at the launch of Season 1. Now, we've just spoken about this. It's very obvious that it's going to be Rebirth Island, and there's been a lot of leaks and rumors that this island is based off of Alcatraz. So very similar to Alcatraz in Blackout, it will probably be around the same size and detail, but just a lot better. All the Cold War base weapons will be in Warzone, as well as a new Gulag experience, which is awesome. But let's jump into the Black Ops Cold War content that's coming, because that's what we're really interested in. And I think the first thing is that this was quite a shock reveal. I didn't expect this, but they just full out confirmed that one of the multiplayer maps that is coming at the start of Season 1 for free is the remake of the legendary Black Ops 2 map Raid. Arguably one of the best multiplayer maps ever created. I did not expect it to come back. It would probably have a Cold War theme, but I'm very happy to hear this is making a return. I know multiplayer is not everyone's cup of tea, but this is a map that you just can't argue is amazing. They haven't said how many multiplayer maps are coming, but it says including new multiplayer maps, new fan favorite 6v6 modes and playlists, the return of 2v2 gunfight with its own 4 new maps, and a massive new fireteam map. When it comes to the zombies front, however, I don't really know what to expect, as they have mentioned that we are going to be preparing ourselves for new zombies mode. So that's a plural, not just one new zombies mode, but multiple new zombies modes coming at the start of Season 1. Now, straight away, my first thought would be that we could see the return of Grief or the return of Turned. Now, these both felt like pretty much beta stage modes in Black Ops 2, and we've not seen them since. There's been so much talk about them coming back. Even during Black Ops 4, Grief was supposed to return and it hasn't. So I think it'd be really, really cool to see Grief return in Cold War. I just think that zombies with like party game modes would be really, really cool, and demonstrated by the engine alone with Fireteam, you can have a lot of players in this game. So it'd be amazing if zombies opened up to have maybe, you know, Grief where it's 4v4, maybe even have 6v6, just some crazy competitive multiplayer modes like that would be insane. But all they say is just new zombies modes, as well as season challenges and the full cross-title launch of the seasonal prestige system with up to 1,000 season levels to progress through. So why is the season delayed? Well, they said it's an unprecedented amount of free content, and the teams are currently prepping for the biggest Season 1 launch week ever seen. For this to occur, they're taking a few more days to finalize everything before unleashing this massive drop of new free content to the community. But to make up for the delay, Treyarch have announced that they are enabling another double weapon and double double XP weekend in Cold War from 10 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, December 12th, which is a week from tomorrow, until the launch of Season 1 on the 16th. So that's really awesome. I'm very excited to jump into zombies and make the most of that double weapon XP and get my weapons leveled up. I know it's been very frustrating with the timing of the previous weapon XP and then them fixing the weapon XP problem, but this should hopefully be a great time for all of us to get some grind in. Now, the way that this is all rolling out is a very unique rollout, something which needs explaining because it's quite complicated and there's several different updates that are going to be releasing between now and Season 1 to prepare for the game's integration with Cold War and Warzone. So to prepare, Treyarch are going to be having additional communications as they ensure we are updated as frequently as possible. So there are 3 updates in total coming out. So get your hard drives ready, lads. On December 8th, Cold War is getting the first big update, which will be available, on Tuesday, December 8th. This will bring a host of quality of life improvements to Black Ops Cold War and prepares players for new Season 1 game content integration, which will become available on December 16th. Now, I cannot tell you how many times my game has fully crashed on PS5 to the point where it's frozen my entire system. I've heard some horror stories about it bricking certain consoles, and that is crazy. And hopefully this update is going to be that quality of life improvement, which is going to fix really weird, horrible issues like that, as well as some of the other important things that people want to see fixed in zombies, like split screen, for example. That's apparently not worked since launch, and that's like a staple of couch co-op fun. So hopefully that's part of the update. But also between the 7th and the 16th of December, Treyarch are going to be opening up their lines of communication and preview numerous elements of Season 1. So we might be seeing what the actual zombies modes are going to be before we get the actual season drop on the 16th. So next week, be sure to stay tuned to the channel, as anytime there is any significant updates and teasers, I'll be sure to update you guys. But that's the first update on the 8th of December. Then the following week, there's going to be another update to Cold War, which is going to be paired with Warzone. Warzone's update will be coming out the next day, the 16th, while Cold War gets another update on the 15th. But once the Warzone update is available, Season 1 will launch simultaneously across Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. So pretty confusing stuff. So there's going to be a big update next Tuesday for Cold War, and then the following Tuesday will be another massive update, and then the next day will be the Warzone update that people have been waiting so long for, to jump into some new content and the integration of Cold War. I am really excited about this because there has been a lot of talk and rumors over the past few days about what is coming in Season 1, and it seems like they really are pushing the boat out when it comes to just delivering a massive amount of content, and again, it's all absolutely free. My only concern though is that whilst multiplayer is getting so much love with this update, by the sounds of it, zombies is not. We're not getting a new DLC map. We're only getting new zombies modes, and I don't know what exactly that could mean. If they even wanted to go as far as converting Die Maschine into an Acta and Toten standalone survival map, I would be happy with that. Just don't do it in Onslaught. Just do it in normal zombies. Just give us something to tide us over and add, just something else for zombie players to choose to do. Because I would love that. I'm sure you guys would as well. And it would make the map feel different, but also just add a bit more variety to what we can do. But I'm sure Treyarch are listening to everyone's feedback, and hopefully they won't let us down. Come on, boys, I believe in you. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below about all of this. What are your thoughts? What do you think these new zombies modes could be? What do you think about Rebirth Island coming to Warzone and just everything else? Let me know. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like rating, subscribe, and check out my previous video on your screen right now talking about a Kino de Toten remake coming in the future, possibly for Cold War. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.